I told my boss, my stepdad's about to pass away, and I need to go. He goes, well, it's either work or it's your family. And that wasn't a hard decision for me to make. And he died in my home, my childhood home, surrounded by me and my brothers. And, it wasn't easy. The following events in my life played out very dark. I just lost my stepdad. I didn't want to weaken a relationship with my father. My dad and I had talked about saving up the money, buying a certain model of gun. I just took the money and I went and blew it. Went to bars and drank, and it became a problem. 2014, I texted my dad and I'm like, I'm glad I didn't buy the gun. I had a plan to use it. My dad and I had a coming to Jesus talk, as he would call it. He smacked the world into perspective for me. And little did I know that my dad was speaking from experience. And a couple months after, I was on STP orders. I get a call from my uncle on my cell phone. It says I need to go to my grandmother's house. Run down the street, go in the house, go up the stairs, and my uncles are waiting for me. They tell me that my father committed suicide at about 10 o'clock on May 22nd. I wasn't doing good. I was just in my own world. I didn't want to be there. Every time I put on the uniform, I felt like something bad was happening. And I eventually got written up for calling out my leadership in an unprofessional manner and disrespecting my chain of command. There was an individual within my organization. He took me golfing. And his name was Major Ben Kinney. He's like, look, life's rough. Life doesn't get easier, but we get stronger. Things progressed in a more positive light after speaking with the mental health advocate member on our installation, Dan Norton. He really helped me work through a lot of the underlying issues that I was having. He went to bat for me.
At first, he would come in for 30 minutes and kind of float out of the office. And it was about 3 weeks, he was staying for the full hour. When I look at if there was any such thing as a finish line when when you're grieving, Jordan just within months just got married in Florida.
The moment I realized I was all right, or that everything was going to be all right, was when I actually met my wife. She has a 7-year-old daughter. Little girl means the world. Knowing that I'm making her life better, that really put things into perspective for me. When I was at the darkest point in my life, I couldn't see myself where I'm at. Making staff sergeant was one of my biggest accomplishments, in my personal opinions, because I never thought I would make it this far. Because putting on that stripe helped me put things into perspective of what it's really like to be a leader, to be responsible for the people below me.
I would say, if you could look at Jordan's case and say, if this kid can get through some of these things that he went through, and look how he's doing today, anybody can get through anything. You just have to reach out, take little steps, and we'll take care of you.
You're worth it. Ask for the help. Don't be afraid because you wear a uniform. We all need help sometimes, and when we need help, it's okay to ask for it.